Hello there, this is Patricia from Pinky's World. Today I'm making a money gift wallet. It is an order for a customer of mine and it had to be Spotify related, so I'm just putting a Spotify liner in, which I printed off via my computer. Just made my own backing paper and printed it off to fit. But you're going to need a piece of red card, 8 inches by 9.5. 3 pieces of DSP, which I'll have all the measurements down below for you. They're all 6 6/8 wide, and there's one at 2 2/8 long, 3 6/8 long, and 2 6/8. And this wee piece I made at 6 6/8, but 4 inches deep. So let's get to it. You're going to need your scoreboard first. And on the 8-inch wide side, score at 1/2 inch. Make sure you got butted up. I think that just moved on me there. So always make sure it's butted right up. And just turn it around and do 1/2 inch again on the other side. And then go long side and go at 2.5 inches. Oof, like a wee bump in there. 2.5 and then 6.5. And that's your scoring done. So if you do your folds, just use my bone folder for this. That'll show you the basic shape. So that's going to be the envelope closure. This is going to be the pocket. So the only part we'll want is this. We'll want to fold these in, and then you'll know which ones you're cutting off. So the only bit we need to keep are these two here. So we can cut from here and right up off on both sides. If I can find my scissors. Oh, where did you go? Here. So you can actually taper that in slightly there and then just cut right up. You could use your cutter if you're really good at stopping at the right spot. But otherwise just cut up with your scissors. Try to stay to the left hand side of the seam, which I haven't done very well there. It is damned. Cut that one in slightly as well, and then stay to the left of that crease again. Oops. I'm trying to stay in good light for you and I'm getting bad light for me. Not a good idea. Right, so that's that. We're going to be gluing that down, but I'm going to stick the DSP down first. So there's a piece that fits the top. We're going to keep that. This one is to fit this wee bit. You can see it fits nicely. So we're just going to glue that on, as on the other side, just beautiful. So we'll just glue, don't run out of it. So make sure you have your pocket sitting the way it's going to be sitting, and your trees. If you're using a DSP that has a pattern on it, just make sure you've got it all facing the right way. Now, this one's going to be coming down this way, so we want to put our paper facing that way. So that's going to fit in there nicely. That's gorgeous paper, isn't it? It's called Let It Snow DSP, and I have used a lot of it. It has definitely been my favourite. I love the mix of the red and the bluey greens together. So make sure that's facing the right way again. Nicely shift it up a wee tiny bit. That looks very crooked to me. I'm going to give it a wee trim. So That's your front done, so you know it's facing this way, so just flip it over and you know then your back goes this way. Because you want your design done all nicely. And I think it's nice to decorate the back. It's not necessary, but I think it just finishes it off. I'm trying to stay non-sticky today. And you didn't do it. Right, so that's now ready for us to seal up. So just give those a good crease so they'll sit nice for you. And just add some... Now did I want it before you do that? I'm just going to vary bold and get your own, using 1 3/4 inches. I don't think it's available anymore, but use whatever one you have. I want to have that so there's a wee scoop coming out just to make it easier to see what's inside, etc. But I'm not going down too far. Not even halfway, just below halfway, and try and get it centered. And just cut that out. That gives it a wee bit more detail. Oh, see, you're making me forget everything here. The glory of doing things first. I want to stick this on, and I want to trim it too. It is fractionally just bigger than what I wanted. So I'm going to take a wee tip off. See how that looks. And I also wanted to round my corners. You really should not make things on the hoof. You shouldn't. So I'm hoping this doesn't cut into my other paper now. It's okay, but I really should have been rounding. Round your paper first. So that's it now. I really would have preferred to have rounded that. So if you're making this, round your DSP first. I'll put that in the notes when I'm posting it on the blog. So we'll stick these down. And then I'm going to pop that liner in. It should sit in alright anyway. In case I have to trim it, I thought I'd do it like this. So give them a good press, make sure they take well. And our liner is going to go in here. And we're going to round the edges of that in. We'll have it here. Now, if you're making these for, it does not like to cut that paper, sure it doesn't. If you're making these for like vouchers for TK Maxx or whatever, you could do the same. Let's see if this will take this time. No, it just doesn't like doing paper. But it's marked it for me so I can follow the line gently round. So, as I was saying, use this. I use a wee program called Craftsy Print. It's really old, but I love it. And you can do like what you call a tile effect. I haven't actually made that long enough to see that, so I'm going to leave that and do it later, but that's what I would do. Stick that in, do it 5 inches long. I only did it 4, should have done it longer. But as you can see, it'll be in there nicely and the money will slip in nicely. So we'll leave that. You're learning all the things today, what not to do. So that's the basics of it. Round your corners. I am going to take those and snip them myself to round that off before I give it to the lady. So inside I've used the same papers where you get these wee snowmen. And because it's for Spotify and I wanted to do like wee earmuffs that are, you know, you're listening to your music. So I used my half inch punch, no 1 inch punch. I used a 1 inch punch and a scrap of the paper, if I can find a scrap. a scrap of the paper and you just cut, like say you wanted to do pink, you could punch round, punch a bit of that away, and that leaves this. Finger punch back in and lean it over the part where you want it to come, and that gives you, where to go, this cute wee thing that's going to sit over the top. Now it looks far too big, but you just clip the edges off where you want it, and there you have a wee quick make for earphones. But that's not good enough, sure it's not. So we want to put him with dimensionals, and then we're going to sort his earphones. Three should do. I've just cut him out directly out of the DSP. I'll just keep him to one side. And I have wee blue ones here that I'm going to add with the glue pen. So it's just sitting directly on him. Or her. This is for a girl. I'm just going to put them across the centre of the hat. And then to get the wee pom-poms, I can nearly trim that. I'm going to use the wee toe tidings glitter dots in red. You could go green, whatever. But I'm going red because it matches the... So I'm wondering, would the small one be okay? Or would it need a bigger one? What do you think? I'm going to try the big one, see what it looks like. I think that's cool. Do you? I think I might go back to the small one. So pop that under there, one there, and one at the other side. And then we're going to trim those so they fit better. I just say, if you're making it for a girl that's getting money for shopping, or a boy that's getting money for golf clubs or whatever, line your inside and then do the snowman doing whatever. Maybe add a golf club to him, or... Oh, I can't find the opening of that. So anyway, that's sorted. That's the wee earphones. I'm going to use one of the itty bitty Christmas greetings, no pick until Christmas, because she's not allowed to open it, and I'm going to do to and from so her mum can write on it. So now make sure I get that the right way around. No pick until Christmas, and the other one was to and from. Same ink, real red ink. To and from. Now, it doesn't need much more than that, sure doesn't. So we're going to layer these up. If I can find my dimensionals. I like to layer it right across, because if you're just putting one bit here and here, it's going to dip in the middle for you, and really you want these things to last. These people are ordering stuff early to have for Christmas, so if you have that ready and it's getting squashed for a month and a half before Christmas even arrives, it's not going to look too good on Christmas morning. So give it a good amount of dimensionals to hold it. Now that's just going to sit on here, so we're attaching to the top part, but I'm going to use some nice real red curly ribbon, which will work lovely to hold it closed for me. I'm just going to wrap it around a couple of times and tie it. Maybe tie it in a bow, since it's for a wee girl. flip that under so that it all stays where I want it to stay. And just tie it up. Now, just chop that end off. And then we're going to stick this on. And it's just going to sit about there. So you only need to put dimensionals, or you can just glue it directly, but I'm going to use 3D foam for this. Again, keep checking you've got it. So I'm putting it here, just to hold it on in place, but not attach it below because you want it to open. Oops. So bring that in so it's just even under that. That's about right. And there you have a nice wee pocket wallet. Quick and easy to do. Just remember to corner those off, and everything else should work out. And I'll have the proper measurements if you fancy doing it for specific reasons, like the Spotify, just do it 5 inches long, but I'll write that on the blog. So hope that helps, and I hope you get some made. They're really handy gifts. Bye.